Hey, y'all. I'm just gonna fix the camera. What's good, Matt? Oh my gosh. Gummy has been eaten, so we just gotta wait for that to kick in. I'm gonna light this candle. I forgot the smell. I think it's cinnamon. Yeah, I think it's apple cinnamon. I don't know. I've only burnt this like one other time. This is like strictly for stream purposes only. Hi, Mama Cat. Matt, I am good. I'm good. I'm chilling. It's supposed to start at 7, but I don't know. I just kind of felt in the mood to start now. How you be? So, I know I said that each page was supposed to be like a bit of a surprise, but due to the holiday season, I want it to be festive. So, I did check a few of the pages to see if there was something that was a little bit festive, and I did find a page. So, we're going to work on that page, and I hope y'all won't get mad at me for peeking in the book, but I just wanted to have a good festive theme until my Christmas book gets here. So this is the page, and I thought it was really cute. I think I might need a chip clip or something because this is not going to stay down. Well, anyway, I saw these and I'm just like, okay, she's in the socks, she's in the sweatpants, like absolutely. This definitely is like a Christmassy kind of photo. So I think I'm gonna do something with that. I might have to open the book a little wider if it doesn't lay flat, but we're gonna play with some ears and figure it out as we go along. I have my paper behind, so we're safe. And I might cheat again. This might just be a cheater stream, but I have a set of Artix markers over in the corner. Should my regular markers dry out too much, they give me too much of an issue. Um, to prevent me from foaming at the mouth, I will absolutely grab those other markers. Oh my goodness. But yeah, let's get started. I kind of wish there was a bit of an upbeat Christmas song playlist, but I only could find lo-fi, so we're just doing the lo-fi. So right now I'm just kind of taking the image in, trying to figure out the color scheme. There's definitely going to be a lot of blue, not blue. Well, yeah, there's going to be some blue. Um, some red and green. She's got a little record player at the bottom. Let me see. Okay. So now I'm just on Google looking up cute ornament designs because I don't want to just, or do I? Do I? Or do I? I'm thinking, do I want to make these Christmas lights or do I want to make these ornaments? I don't know. Let's see if more people will trickle in and maybe we can get like a general vote. Because I'm open to either making these different ornament designs or, hey, Blue. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. So yeah, I'm thinking I can do the whole Christmas light look for these, or I can make them ornaments. I'm not sure, but yeah, let's get into it. Let me see. I know the first thing that I want to do is her pajamas. So I want to do like a kind of like a flannel pajama set. Oh, thank you. Um, I wanted it, I really wanted it to be as festive as possible. I love the holiday season from Halloween up until my birthday. My birthday is December 31st, if anyone didn't know. So I consider that a holiday because everybody's celebrating my birthday. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. But I will say, as a child, I did believe that the world was celebrating me because the fireworks and everything. It was pretty short lived, meaning like I understood later that this was just like, oh, a New Year celebration kind of thing. But yeah. Oh, that's cool. As I'm getting older, I'm finding more and more people share the same birthday with me. In my youth, I couldn't find a lot of people. Everybody was summer babies. Everybody, got our Geminis and Leos running amok. I'm so glad you like Capricorns. We come in peace. Love me an earth sign. Except Virgos. Like, we might have to have a conversation about them later. No, I'm totally kidding. The discrimination in the zodiac community is it's so hilarious. But anyway, I'm gonna grab my favorite red, which is Geranium 15, and we're gonna color her PJs. We're gonna start with her pajamas. I think Geranium is kind of feeling the effects of being used all the time because look at that. Let's try. Dear Santa, please get me some markers. I'm gonna see if my Arctics has a geranium. I'll take a peek. Or let me see. This is supposed to be geranium. This color is pretty close, so let's see if I can get away with a number 4 before I switch over to another one. So number 4 is Vivid Red. You do? Oh my goodness. You know it's crazy? Like I I don't really mesh too well with Aquariuses, but my moon sign is an Aquarius. So I get it, but I'm like hella down to earth and they're just, they're their own thing. They're aliens. So it kind of depends. I haven't met a cool Aquarius yet, so maybe that'll be in my future, hopefully. I also have not met a cool Leo. Oh, well, I guess my grandfather would count as a cool Leo, but that would be the only cool Leo. Okay, so thank you, Vivid Red, for helping us out here. I think I chose to start the stream earlier because the Stoner book has a lot more detail than the other coloring books I do, so this one might take me like the classic 3 hours. Look at that juice. Thank you. I am so happy. Both Rowan San and I are Aquarius Sun. Nice markers. I think I remember that now. Thank you. Unfortunately, these markers do not deserve any sort of compliment because they dry out so fast. I only had these markers for a month and all of them are completely like almost depleted of ink. And I don't even color that much. Like, it's not fair. But you and Rowan are pretty cool Aquariuses, so I guess that would be my first awesome Aquarius in my life. Huh, so far, so good. It is. Y'all really think outside the box, and you're definitely in your own zone, your own world, and I respect it. I respect it so much. Um, it's just some of the Aquarius women that I've met, they are very, only I can find that cool type vibe. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know. This is just the Aquariuses that I've dealt with, but you know. But me, I am a double Capricorn with an Aquarius moon. So heavily ruled by Saturn. We're gonna get that nice little oak floor. So I'm gonna go with a 94 with brick brown. My mom is a triple Capricorn. Ah, yeah. How is that? How is that working for y'all? Because I know how Capricorns can be, and a triple is like, I caramba. I also finally have a male Capricorn friend, which doesn't happen because they're elusive as well. I don't know. For me, Capricorns are just so, they're like unicorns. Can't find them. Everybody is either a Leo, um, or I guess just not a Capricorn. It's probably the easiest thing that I can say. Thank you, Brick Brown, for not drying up, being that marker. We love each other, but we be looking at each other like we're crazy sometimes. We never fight, but we always argue. Does that make sense? Yes, you can absolutely bicker without having any like arguing. There's some anger there, but bickering is just, we're just talking back and forth at high speed and there's no like malicious intent or anger behind it. I like to bicker about like comic books and stuff. Those are fun. Nice little healthy debate. Why does she have so many lanterns in her room? Am I tripping? Is that a lantern? I just live here. I don't know. Like, we don't agree on anything, but we always try to understand each other. We actually have a lot of fun together. And I love that. I love that you try to understand each other. No one's like retreating to their corners and being dismissive or whatever. Like y'all have that bond. My mother and I have that bond, and it's not rare, but it's definitely it's needed in this life. Now, is this the back of the wall? Yeah, my fingers are at the same point, so this is the back point. Um, the music is low. Okay, let me check. Oh, I see what's going on. So I think on my laptop it's loud, but like for the stream it's quiet. I don't know if that makes sense. Can you hear it? Is it better now? Hold on, let me make sure. Okay, it's better. Good. Great, great, great. Trying to, was it desktop audio? No. Baby mic is up. My border. I think it's good now for the most part. Oh, you are absolutely right. How about that? Because I just turned it up. Let me know if that's too loud. Okay, thank you for telling me. I cannot wait for this Christmas book to come in the mail. It is the cutest thing ever. It's supposed to be comical, and I'd love to like make stories with the pages. So I'm just very much looking forward to this book. I just hope it doesn't come here like after Christmas because that's just going to annoy me. I mean, I could color the book anytime, of course, but it's the principle of it, you know? Yes, I do play Stardew. Actually, one of my top songs for Spotify Wrapped was one of the Christmas or the winter songs in Stardew. But I do play that. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm going to take this brown again, and I'm going to color her skin. Okay, I think that's the top of her finger. I can't tell, but I'm very much unsure what I was about to say. I forgot what I was going to say, y'all. So just ignore me. I'm just talking, blah, blah. But I've replayed Stardew so many times. Um, I think I remade a farm and I've just been focused on getting all of the things from my farm ready and having like a certain aesthetic. But it comes in waves. Lately, I haven't really been wanting to play, but yeah. So, what do I want to do with this window? Let me get back to the pajamas, right? So, I'm going to we're going to go with warm. I'm probably going to start off with a warm gray 7, just so we don't go straight into black. Bear with me because I am not a patterns person. I'm trying to be. And I think these streams are really getting me out of my comfort zone to try new things with my art style. So I'm just hoping this looks good. I saw your last stream, Blue, when you uploaded it to YouTube. It's so cute. Thank you. So I want to film a Stardew inspired fan fiction, so I'll need some people to hop in to a shared farm to film interactions. I'm in. I'm in. You don't need to say anything else. I'm in. Absolutely. I just need to get my setup for gaming because it's a little bit on the not it's like rough. It's rough out here in these streets. So yeah. Once I get that stream set up, I'm trying to get a new projector so I can stream in the living room. Fun fact, I don't use a television, I use a projector screen because why pay money for a screen? I don't know. Plus I'm single and I don't have time to be carrying around large TVs and trying to put them up and whatnot. Oh no, I think I did something wrong. So I decided that from now on, I'm just going to have a projector. I totally did this pattern wrong, y'all. I think I did. I don't know. We'll try. We're still working on it. We will trust the process. Look, I'm over here stuttering. Your patterns are great. Thank you. Let me know when you want to do this Stardew stream because I am in. I'm 100% in. Thank you for considering me. I would never get tired of playing that game. There's another video game I want to stream too when I get my streaming set up the way I like it because I'm very much of a cozy streamer and I want it to look that way. But I'm going to get that set up quickly so by the time you are ready, we can do the thing. Why, thank you, Mama Cat. Okay, so I think with this flannel pattern, it's supposed to go across like this. Hmm. Has everyone done their Christmas shopping? Holiday shopping? I don't know if you celebrate Christmas. I don't want to assume anything. I have been able to get a few things. I'm really looking forward to people opening up the stuff I got them because I'm pretty proud of myself. I love gift giving is a little bit of my love language. I do have to scale it back though because I do tend to love bomb. So I'll ask Nuke to make a Discord channel about collabs or something and we can talk about it there. Nope, my triple Capricorn mom is so hard to shop for. Oh, I feel that. This is why I give people my wish list because I understand the gesture of, oh, she might like this. Let me get this for her. But if it's not something I explicitly had on my list, I don't know if I'm going to like it. And I've had that a few times where I've had a list and someone will get me something that wasn't on the list and I'm just like, did you did you see my list? Like this is nice and all, but it's not what I asked for. And then I feel selfish or ungrateful. But, it be like that. It absolutely be like that. I take people's wish lists very seriously. Oh, okay, so there's supposed to be one up here like this. Okay, I was shook for a second. Yay! It actually does look good. I'm happy. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. Her birthday is December 23rd, so she wants two presents, one for her birthday and one for Christmas. And I respect that. Before I read your next thing, this is how I was raised, right? My birthday is separate from Christmas. We don't do birthday for Christmas, Christmas for birthday. Like it's like a whole other planet. It's so, I feel like it's so disrespectful to do that to somebody, to lump their birthday in on a holiday and just say here. So I appreciate that so much for my mom raising me the way she did with, you know, we're going to celebrate Christmas and then we're going to celebrate your birthday a week later. Cause if you're giving Christmas for birthday, it's giving broke. You're broke. You had all year to save up. Why are you giving me my birthday for Christmas, my Christmas for birthday, whatever? But I respect your mother for that because I'm with her. I'm absolutely with her in that. You said, but her list always consists of 2 to 3 things total, and one of them is random, like a chainsaw or a spear. That's crazy. Does she collect like weapons? I remember I used to collect swords and then I had to stop because um, I went to Japan and I couldn't take them with me. So, yeah, like, is this brightening up for it for me? I don't know if this is bright enough for me. This one maybe here. So yeah, I had to stop collecting swords. I actually ended up having to sell my swords. I don't know that I'll go back into collecting them again when I get my own place. It hasn't really, but that's pretty cool that she has that taste. Yes, she collects weapons. Is this a Capricorn thing? I don't know if it's a Capricorn thing. It might just be like a you never know, you might need it one day thing. I don't know. I'm always in that zombie mindset. So, if I have it, I have it, and I'm happy that I have it. Oh, I need to do one more line over here because it looks a little bit weird. Let's see if we can get one right here. Okay, I'm happy. So what I was doing was basically going in with a red color pencil to make the red in her pajamas a little bit more vibrant, which I'm noticing isn't doing anything. So I don't know if you can tell or see a difference, but I'm trying, y'all. But yeah, let it flow, let it flow. I wanted to do a group Animal Crossing stream and just like build an island together because I love Animal Crossing and I haven't played in so long and I'm scared to go back because I've been away for that long. So I'm afraid that they're going to be like, who are you? So yeah, I think I might go back to Animal Crossing eventually, but I need someone to hold my hand. Oh, I forgot this marker was drying up. Thank you for reminding me. No, seriously, my mom is a liberal black female prepper. She has a basement full of survival. See, maybe it is a Capricorn thing. I don't know because I haven't heard other Capricorns doing this. Like I told you, like meeting another Capricorn was such a unicorn experience for me. So I don't really know, but I know me, and even my mother has a few daggers around the house. But she's a Taurus, so I don't know if that counts. But yeah, we got weapons in the house. I'm gonna give her the fluffy sock effect when it dries. I'm gonna figure out what to do with her hair. I think I might give her headphones, cat ears. But yeah, like you never know. This could be like Walking Dead, and you're living your life, you're doing your thing, and then boom, an apocalypse happens. The apocalypse happens, and then you're not prepared. Your booty's out. It's just not a good time for everybody. So, to keep our booties from being out, we have to be prepared. It makes sense. Earth signs like to plan for everything. We do. I like to know what's going on all the time. I'm gonna color the plant. We're gonna go with. This makes me so sad just to see the shenanigans here of the daily colors that I use and can't use. But what we're going to do is try 56. It's a small area, so we'll see. But yeah, I am a planner. I like to know what's going on. I like to be prepared. Spontaneity is not my thing. I do not like being called and, hey, let's go blah blah. And I'm like, no, I didn't have the mental preparation for that yet. I need to mentally prepare. We're gonna have to use 46 because this is dry. Vivid green to the rescue. Can you do it? This green looks a little blue, but we'll work with it. We'll give a little shimmy here and there. Hey Nuke, off work and ready to be cozy. Maybe I'll get my mom a throwing knife set for her birthday and a gun holster for Christmas. I honestly think she'd like that. I think it would be really cool too if it was personalized. That means so much. Well, I guess to me, like to see my name on something, it makes me feel like that person really like, oh, that's your style and I put your name on it, it's yours. Like it's really special. It kicks up the special aspect of it, I guess you could say. But I don't like this green. Don't tell the green though. I don't think markers have ears, so we're pretty good with that. Why does she need throwing knives? Why not? This is the question. Why not have throwing knives? Do you have throwing knives? You need to get some throwing knives. Get some kunai knives, some stars. I know leather working, so I could probably make the holster. That's so cool. That is super cool. Do you think you could make like a business out of that, or you think that would just be like a just for mom? No one else can enjoy this. So I'm trying to make the socks fuzzy, but this red is it's loud. It's like a creamy red. So I'm just gonna color it in for now, and then when I color the couch, then I'll go back in with that. But I definitely wanted her to have some really cozy, fuzzy socks on. Just for my mom, I already made a business of my passion before, and it's not great. I understand that. I had a few business babies that unfortunately didn't make it. And it be like that, unfortunately. I think it's just kind of like trial and error for the most part. For the snake, oh, for the plant, I basically just told you I'm going to go for a snake plant kind of look. So I'm going to outline the edges. This paint marker will not come out. Thank you. I think this is a green. So we're going to try this green before we go into the yellow. I am not happy with the shadow right now, though. But yeah, this just makes me, I don't know, maybe it's a woman thing because when I was growing up, my mom had a baseball bat. And she told me if I ever lived alone to always keep a wooden baseball bat, wooden specifically, not metal. So I started to get one, but then, I had gotten married at the time, so I figured I didn't need one. So all y'all just be out here dangerous for real, for real. Pretty much. But don't you like that, Nuke? Aren't you into that kind of stuff? The girlies with the swords, that's your thing, ain't it? Okay. So I'm going to make it a little bit more yellow on the edges because snake plants have that pretty yellow edge. But I think it might just be a woman thing. The world is pretty dangerous. I know for both men and women, but women tend to succumb to really dangerous things. So aside from bear spray or mace, we try to keep some sort of protection on us and in the house. Which is why we always make jokes about how guys can meet women on the first date and then invite them back to their house so soon. Like, I know y'all are just trying to be nasty, but like, you don't know me. I could rob you. But yeah, that's what I be thinking. I've never actually run into a situation where I would bring a guy home with me yet. I don't know. Still got a lot of life to live, so may happen. Who knows? I got my mom a spear for Christmas or birthday one year, and she keeps it in her car. I love that. I love that. I would love to meet her. She sounds like a fun person. Maybe we can bounce ideas off. Does she have any skill in using these things, or this is just something she has? I don't have any swordsman skills, but I would definitely take the class if I want to. I've been considering taking kickboxing. Um, 'Cause I think learning how to punch is pretty. I'm drinking coconut water. Okay, I didn't want y'all to hear me swallow. My swallowing sounds obnoxious. What color do I want to do this couch? Maybe I should do like a cream, a beige. I haven't done a creamy couch yet. She takes lessons. That's so cool. She put it on her wish list, and I thought it was a joke. I got it for her, and she was really excited. So we're gonna ignore what Nuke just said. I'm thinking this one. 133 is probably a color I don't. Oh, I do use that color a lot. I'm trying to stay away from colors that I use too much because they dry out, but we're going for it. I wanted a creamy couch. I might make it fuzzy. I might have to bring up my light for a minute. Hold on for a second because the shadow here is bothering me. Y'all don't see the shadow, but it's a thing for me. Hold on. Okay, I'm so glad I got another. It's kind of like a ring light, but oh my gosh, that is so much better. You can never use too much red. You never said that that was wrong. You never said what was wrong with metal bats. Um, if I remember correctly, and Mama Cat can correct me if I'm wrong, it kind of, when you use metal bats with like bare hands, I don't know, you can kind of, it's the vibration of hitting somebody with a bat. I don't know, it kind of hurts you too or inflicts damage, is uncomfortable, or maybe it's, I don't remember the reason. Maybe Mama Cat can explain, or maybe she never said that and I got it from somewhere else. But I was told only wooden bats because they're thicker and they hit harder, like pure wood. I don't know if metal bats are hollow. Plus, wooden bats are a little lighter. I don't know. Yeah, I might need to be corrected here. Yes, you can get blisters on your hands. I got a new Hello Kitty oversized Sherpa lined hoodie today. Okay, drop the pics in the chat. Discord, I mean. You are correct. A wooden bat will ring your bell for real, for real. Yes, wooden bats come with vengeance. Um, Definitely get yourself a wooden bat over metal. Name it if you want. Give it a name. Thank you, baby skin pink, for being juicy. Be safe. Definitely drive safe. What does the lurk thing do? What does that mean? Okay, I think I've decided that I want these to be lights and not ornaments. So I think I'm gonna go with the Christmas light effect. Is this not transparent? Where's the back of the couch here? We gotta set you up with some commands. Oh, okay. Is that like a new command? Okay. Well, I wouldn't say new, but I guess new for my eyeballs because I've seen Blue use it one other time, but I didn't know what it meant to lurk. Like I know what the definition of lurking means, but like used in this context. This is coming along pretty nicely. I'm so glad I could find a festive picture in this stoner book because from what I saw in a lot of the pages, it's just people vibing. You don't really see a theme, a holiday theme for that. So I think I'm gonna grab a 107, which is sand. Let me see. Lurk is a command that shows the user around and supporting the stream but unable to interact. Okay. Stream still up, but I won't be chatting. You can set up automatic responses to commands to acknowledge when they use the command in your chat. Interesting. Definitely want to look into that. I'm trying to get like my stream set up with, so I bought a raid mushroom thing. I can't wait for a raid so you all can see it because it's super cute. um so I have that, and I have a few gifts that I want to use for, like, oh, someone subscribed or someone donated or whatever. So Nuke is supposed to help me out with that when he has free time. I know he's working at the sweatshop, and the holiday hours are quite demanding. So I told him whenever he has a chance, there's absolutely no rush for me. And he said, okay. So that's what we gonna do. I use Stream Elements. It's free and connects easily to OBS. Yes, I use Stream Elements too, but I couldn't tell you anything about it. Like, Nuke got me completely set up, and I was just like nodding and smiling, you know? He got all the technical stuff done, and I'm just like, yay. Like, I just do art. I don't know all this other stuff. I think I'm not going to shade this part in too much because of the light here. Which I didn't even think about that before I did that. Sorry. Talking to myself. Yes. I really, really want to set up notification sound alerts, I guess you could say, is probably the better word for it. So I only have the rated alert set up. And I bought emoticons that are mushrooms, but I can't use them yet until I get a certain amount of subscribers. So they're in my back pocket for now. Um, Twitch said you have to have a certain amount of subscribers before anyone could do anything remotely exciting with you. Yo, I'm trying to set up my 75-year-old friend with a streaming account. She wants to play D&D on stream. That sounds fun. How's that going? Like, how have you got how far have you gotten so far? I think I'm gonna do another layer because we're on that side of the couch. Hmm. This kind of looks like bread. I don't know why I immediately thought, like, the way I'm looking at this is like, this looks like a loaf of bread. I sent her some streamers and she sent me a test. She looks really good actually, but want to start with an audio podcast. I respect it. Is she gonna do like a faceless stream, or she doesn't mind showing her face skin? I don't mind showing my face, but I gotta work up to it. I know I did a gaming stream with Nuke when we played. I think we played Stardew for the first time. But I don't see that he posted it. I'm gonna have to ask him what happened to that stream. Okay, she's gonna start as a viewer. Okay, I see that. Toasty bread is cozy. Yes, it is. How are your dogs doing? Your babies. Get that edge in there too. We got locked in with the shading. It's pretty good colors. Right now, I'm just trying to blend the colors in, get some of those shadows under her feet. I don't want to do a shadow here because of this candle, so I'm gonna have like a light from that, but yeah, I think that's fine. So I'm wondering how to do these Christmas lights because I wonder if the Christmas lights are anything like the LED lights that I did yesterday. What was it? Glitter. I'm looking for the paper. Okay, so when I did the LED lights or the neon lights, excuse me, it kind of had the neon effect. So I'm kind of wondering if that's what we would do with the Christmas lights. So I'm gonna do the same effect and we'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. The sand color. But Blue, I would absolutely love to collab with you. I love your personality. You have such a down to earth soul personality. And yeah, like I would absolutely love to collab with you. So whenever we get that on the road and I get my things in order, my ducks in a row, we can definitely do a gaming stream. Nice little cozy Stardew Valley stream. I'm actually looking into more cozy games. outside of Stardew and Animal Crossing. This actually looks a little orange. That's weird. Haha. um, okay, so we're gonna do, let me put these colors back. And I'm going to follow this color scheme of the lights that are on my table. So what is it? It's yellow, green, blue, red. The primary, secondary colors. So let's do our yellow. Yellow, bellow, more mellow, banana, fana, fellow, E5, more mellow, yellow. So what was it? Yellow, green, blue, red, yellow. Green, blue, red, yellow. Yellow. I think I'm gonna do the tops of that green. Okay, okay. It's coming together. It's coming together. I hear Ranch Simulator is good and only $6. Okay, I can look into that. I was trying some recommendations for cozy games, and a lot of the games where they rush you to make a meal, like those baking games, they don't feel cozy to me. I feel anxiety. Like, don't rush me to make your coffee because I'm gonna get it wrong. You know, when they get all like antsy and stuff, like those games are not cozy to me in the slightest. So, any games that are like restaurant themed or hotel themed, I don't know. It's anxiety for me. Do, do, do. And then we've got our blue, so probably 74 with our brilliant blue. Oh, that blue is so pretty. And it filled in really nicely. These are some really big Christmas lights, so we're just rolling with it. And then our last color is going to be red, so we're going to go back to that vivid red that we used in her pajamas. Same, I don't like work with themed games. Right. Those games make me anxious. Like we're supposed to be, oh my goodness, there's this game, this app, this phone app. It's like supposed to be a cozy room decorating thing, but there's a timer. There's a timer. You have to you have to put the room together on a timer, and it takes the coziness out of the game for me. I had to uninstall that game. It was so stressful. Oh no. Is it? I don't know what to do about that. That might be an internet connection thing. I'm not so sure. But I do hope it stops. I notice whenever I start streaming, the Discord gets really chatty, so I'm getting a lot of notifications on that, but I don't think that affects the connection. I don't know. If you're just viewing, I am a part of a Discord, so I make reference to that a little bit. We're all kind of a nerd family. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. I did want to color in my leaf. I'm thinking we're gonna have to go back in with that 46, which is, or maybe we can try 47. Let's try 47 in Arctics and see what happens. So this is an Arctics marker I've had for, I guess, as of now, um, 6 years. Oh, it's still juicy. Look at that. But my Arctics markers are starting to dry up as well because it has been 6 years. These markers were pretty good quality, so I would recommend Arctics for sure. That was chef's kiss right there. Ooh, perfect. I'm going to get 174 with some spring dim green. And we're just gonna color her spliffs. The one in her hand, of course. Okay. Um, okay, so I did say when the couch was done, I was gonna go back in to make her socks fluffy, and I'm just doing like a dotted pattern to get that fluff in there. I don't even know if this is coming off as um, fuzzy. I don't think so, which is fine because I have acrylic gel pens that can go behind this. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna grab a red gel pen and fluff up those socks a little bit more if we can. I definitely recommend, if I haven't already, acrylic gel pens. I didn't know they were a thing, but they are so amazing to color with. It's like an extra fine acrylic marker, but in gel form. Acrylic gel. Okay, we're looking a little fuzzy. I think that's helping some. And then I might go in with a color pencil to get some of those shadows in there. I think tomorrow I want to, I haven't taken out any Christmas decorations yet. So my neighbor across the hall has decorated their space, and I really want to decorate. I think this is like my last year at this apartment. So, definitely need to do some decorating. I'm going to grab a warm. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I'm gonna grab a warm gray 4, and this is just for a shadow in the pajamas. If that'll show up. No. I mean, it does, but it's not like I'm a shadow. It's not very dark, so I think I'm going to just get a color pencil instead. Do you see this? I had used a pencil sharpener and it ate my color pencil. Like, this is how long they're supposed to be. And it just kept eating it. And oh my gosh, I'm so, still mad about that. But I don't know what that pencil sharpener's deal was, but definitely had time to mess with me before the stream. Okay. I've always really wanted to do a matching pajama thing for Christmas. I hosted a ugly sweater party once upon a time and I had so much fun. It's just nice when people come together and celebrate something fun and create like these really cute memories behind it. So instead of having like the same old come over, let's eat a big dinner and leave, I made everybody wear an ugly sweater and we just laughed and took pictures and it was great. I really loved that. So I really want to have like a matching pajama. Was the core of the color pencil broken? I don't think so. It's like every time I would sharpen it, it would get pointy and then the lead would just fall out and it kept falling out. So I had to switch to my eyeliner pencil sharpener, my eyeliner sharpener to get even a piece of the lead out because that other sharpener ate my freaking pencil. So I'm bitter. Okay. I'm just going in with these shadows. I also hosted a Christmas theme paint party, which was a little disappointing because I think people like the planning phase of things, but when it's time to actually do it, everybody backs out. And it made me so mad. And people were just like, oh, well, you got to understand things come up. And I get that. But to cancel the day of, and like I had rented the space out for, um, like I asked my boss if I could have this space for my family. And it was all on me. I had all the tables set up and everything, and then people just started dropping like flies. I can't make it. I can't make it. I can't make it. So I was mad. I was pretty mad about that. It made me not want to plan anything with anyone anymore. Like, I don't know. It just seems suspicious that everybody had something coming up right then, suddenly. Like, did you forget that there was a paint party and you're using that as an excuse? You know? So I don't know. Oh my God. And there was a gift exchange. Yes. People hate execution of plan, and I hate it. Flakes are the worst. Yeah, I can't stand planners, fake planners who are just like, they trick you into believing that they're on board for something. And then they snatch the rug out from under you. Oh, just kidding. I'm not going. Oh, oh. I'm going to get 55 with, what is this? A turquoise green as like an out shadow, a shadow green? Something like that. Oh my gosh, that is so dark. We have to go with it though because we already put it on the paper. All right, where was the first green I used? It was this one, right? The vivid green? Or was it grass green? I forgot. But we're back with the Arctics marker. We can get that in there. Yeah, I like planning with people who actually follow through. I need follow through. If you weren't really interested in doing the thing in the first place, don't get me amped up and excited about it. Please don't do that. Like, you know, as yourself, like as a person, as your own person, your capacity for whatever it is that you can do. So if you know that you're more than likely not serious about this and you can't do it, then stop doing what you're doing. Yeah, I don't know. It's just my rant on it. If we're going to plan something and you tell me we're doing it, then I'm going to believe you. If you change your mind at the last second, then I'm not going to want to plan stuff with you anymore. Have you ever had someone steal your party day? No. And I hope that never happens. Oh my God, no. I've had people invite other people to parties in front of me to be mean on purpose. I'm like, what are we in high school? But yeah, I've had that before. But I've never had anyone plan the same day. I also had, I think going back to the birthday thing, oh, my birthday's this day and your birthday this day. So let's have a birthday weekend and we can celebrate both of our birthdays on Saturday since yours is Tuesday and mine is Thursday. And I'm just like, no, my birthday is my day. I'm not sharing that day with you. This is my day. I'm not. So that's just how I feel about it. I do not like joint birthdays at all. It just makes it, it doesn't, it takes the special out of it, you know? Right. Exactly. Exactly. And I was saying this for like, if I ever have kids, like, I'm never doing joint birthdays ever. Like, my kids are going to have, unless they were born on the same day, like, my kids are going to have separate birthdays. We're not going to lump someone's birthday in on the same day. I appreciate you. I'm so happy you exist and you're on this planet. So let's celebrate it. I don't want to like water that down by putting it on. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what color I want these pillows. That's why I'm not doing anything right now. But we'll figure it out. Let's do chocolate for the windowsill. My ex best friend stole my party. That's when I knew we weren't friends anymore. Like, she planned a party on your day and like took the people that you invited. That sucks. And that kind of says a lot about the people that you were friends with too, because if they knew you planned that first, why would they go ditch you for her party? I don't know. Like, you're my friend, you invited me, and then I guess a mutual friend, I'd be like, Mama, I already made an engagement or a promise to her party, so I'm gonna be at her party, not yours. That sucks though. I don't know why people are like that. Life is so hard. We don't need to be competing against each other. Friendly competition, I guess, is fine, but like, if you're obsessing over the person to the point where you feel like you got to one up them all the time, you need therapy. Get therapy. Get help. Oh, they were her coworkers. I see. I am so sorry you dealt with that. I hope I don't have to deal with that, but you never know. You never know. I'm glad you saw that she wasn't a friend though. Like, I'd have to fly over to where you are and give you a pop on the hand if you guys are still friends. Like, stop that. Is it just me or is this picture going faster than I thought? I don't know. I feel like I just started. I invited her to my party too. That's why she knew about it. Yeah, I don't know what her motive would have been for that. Because, like, why do that to somebody? And I guess there's just people out there that are just like that, and there's nothing you can do. They are a lost cause. I gotta get another streaming camera and another projector. Those are like the top of my list. Sorry, that was so random, but that's just the first thing that popped in my head. Thank you. I think it's looking pretty cozy. Um, I think 33 with a melon yellow for that. Hmm. Is this like a doggy bag? Did she order food and it's just sitting there? Like, what's that bag? So, what colors work really well with a cream couch? We already have she has the weed leaf pillow. Or I shouldn't say that word. How about flower? She has the flower leaf pillow. Um, what would be a good combo with a cream couch? Thank you. I like the Christmas lights. They are looking spiffy. Me too. I swear, Christmas lights are like the most magical thing ever. I do like it. I think outside I'm gonna do like kind of a dark blue to make it look like it's dark outside, of course. So maybe we'll do, let me show you what I'm deciding on. So these blues are really good. It's just there's a lot of purple in this one, so I'm not sure. The amount of green in this one kind of works. And it's kind of a cold. I think I'm gonna do 63. Why does that sound dirty? Anyway, we're gonna color with 63. Cerulean blue. This is not a color I use often. Oh yeah, that's a perfect blue for the background. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream, but I do have little minions running around in the background. So if you hear any bells, Those are my cats, my minions. It looks like it's bath time right now, so that's why I'm hearing this jingle jingle. It's like this color is juicy, but it's not. That's weird. But it's capturing the night sky, and I'm really liking this blue, cerulean blue. Yeah, it's like the color, the ink is coming out really well, but when I move the brush, it's dry. I don't know what that is. Suffice it to say, I will never buy these markers again, and you shouldn't either. Avoid cheap Shein markers. That is the lesson. I mean, I don't think markers should be expensive anyway. I think they're just expensive because they're popular, but yeah. I shouldn't have to pay close to $100 for a 168 set of markers. That's crazy. It's literally just plastic and ink. Like, come on. Are you really hurting for money? Are you okay? Are you okay? Thank you. Super locked in on these smaller areas because I don't want them to bleed into the light. If anyone can someone explain to me why Harry Potter is considered a Christmas movie? Now, I've only seen Harry Potter like the two-part movie, and I haven't seen it in order at all, so I couldn't tell you anything about that TV show. And I wasn't really able to read the books as a kid, so yeah, why are the movies played during Christmas? What is that about? Because I don't think Harry Potter is like centered around Christmas. I would say The Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe, Narnia would definitely feel a little bit more Christmassy to me. I enjoy that movie. Oh my gosh, everyone, what's your favorite Christmas movie? Let's talk about it. Look at that. Look at that. We're drying up. That right there. What color was this? This was a cerulean blue 63. Let me see. We have it, but I'm worried that they're not the same. But Artix has it, so let's try. Very juicy. Very much the same blue. Okay. So we're not too far off. It is a little bit lighter, but that's okay. We are working with it. Favorite Christmas movie is easily Muppet Christmas Carol. Home Alone Part 1. Love it. I like the Home Alone where he's in New York and he meets the bird lady. She's so cool. Um, I think I said last stream, I like Christmas with the Cranks. That's pretty funny. Oh, and that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger when they were trying to get Ultraman, or was it? It's not Ultraman. What is he called? That movie was funny with Sinbad. I like that movie. And then he dressed up as the superhero for his son. My heart. That is the sweetest gesture. Oh goodness. What other Christmas movie do I like? I like the little puppet movies with the Santa Claus and Frosty the Snowman and Rudolph. These windows are making me work. Phew! I gotta head out to the store. Thanks for streaming today. Thank you for stopping by, Blue. Drive safe and give those dogs a hug for me. Oh, I also like the Santa Claus with Tim Allen when he got turned into Santa Claus and he was fighting it with his life because he was like, I'm not Santa Claus. And he was like, your initials are SC. And he's like, my name is Scott Calvin, not Santa Claus. Like, I absolutely love that movie. Kind of makes me want to venture out and buy some Christmas DVDs. I don't want to rely on Netflix because they always take stuff off. But I think that's the Santa Claus movie I like with Tim Allen because the other remakes are, I don't know. We didn't need those. We didn't need a part two or a part three. Oh, and I like the Polar Express. Polar Express is pretty good. I'm not a fan of CGI, but I do absolutely. I think that those movies are really cute. Very Christmassy. Let's see. I wonder what color I want to do her. I still can't decide on a color for the couch pillows. I gotta get more acrylic markers because this is drying up. I use white a lot though, so I guess that's fair. I've never watched the Polar Express. I have to share the app I use to stream everything you want to watch. Oh, please do. Please do. The Polar Express is very cute. I do recommend that movie. I watched it, I played that movie for my students in Japan and they liked it. Those were cute. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more snow. I really, really hope it snows where I live. It's like a hit or miss, and it's usually a miss. Sometimes it snows, sometimes it doesn't. Or we'll get like one really good snow day, and that's it. We'll never see it again. It'll melt the next day. Oh my goodness. But yeah, please see the Polar Express. It's very cute. I'm gonna add a little bit of snow on the corner of the windows to make it look frosted. I'm just kind of dotting it while I do that. Yeah, right? I can't wait. Maybe the snow gods will smile upon us and bless us with the snow. This is so cute. I'm happy I did this. Oh, I didn't know there was a Santa emoji. That's cute. Boop, boop, boop. Still adding like a lot of snowflakes. I was telling my friend how Michael Jackson had me believing Santa Claus was a cheater because I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus. Now, I know I'm slow to the party, but I really thought mom was kissing Santa Claus. It didn't occur to me until last year that dad is wearing a Santa Claus suit. I didn't know that. I did not know that at all. I thought Santa Claus was out here being loose with somebody's mom. I was shook. So, Michael Jackson singing it. I know he wasn't the first to sing that song. It's a cover of a cover of a cover. But yeah, like, I was like, that's what we're doing, Santa? You're supposed to be, getting, delivering presents. And you out here smooching somebody's mom? But I guess that just makes it 20 times more cute because kids take things so literally and it wouldn't have occurred to the child. Like it didn't occur to me that that's my dad in that suit. That's not Santa. So that's cute. But also bad because it gave Santa a bad name or bad reputation, excuse me, in my book. Because I was like, yeah. I plan on buying a onesie that looks exactly like this. It is in my shopping cart. I was gonna get my cats a similar onesie. Um, Still considering it, but I'm also looking at the collars that have that pattern. So I think the onesie would be nice in terms of warmth, but cats like to groom themselves so much that I really don't think they would need um, to be covered. I think I'm gonna grab a 45. 45 with a canary yellow. So I thought just like a pretty festive collar would be enough, at least for the photos. Or I could get the onesie for the photos and they can just wear the collar. I'm still debating. Santa can be spicy. And that is something that should be between him and his wife, not some random mom. I mean, I don't know how some women are, and they're just like, oh my God, this man is delivering presents to children. This is so hot. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But all I'm saying is he's married. I also find it funny how some stories pick and choose whether or not they want to include Mrs. Claus in. So you'll have whole Christmas stories, and Mrs. Claus ain't mentioned at all. And I'm like, oh, okay. I guess he's single in this movie. I don't know. Or I think for one of the movies for the Santa Claus, it was trying to find him a Mrs. Claus. And, that was basically convincing a random woman that he's Santa Claus. Yeah, it's my cat. And if a guy walks up to you and he's like, "Hey, I'm Santa Claus," what are you gonna do, right? You're gonna you're gonna get out of there because what do you mean you're Santa Claus? hmm Yep, yep. I'm going to go with a warm gray too. For the smoke, the puff. Here is Freya, one of my minions. Excuse you. She went right up to the candle, so I was actually a little bit more concerned that she was going to burn herself. Man, curiosity killed the cat has never rang so true. Like, there's nosy and then there's curious, but I feel like cats are just nosy. I don't even know. That was too dark for my liking. That's why I went over it with a white. Yeah, she's puffing, listening to music. She's probably submerging within the light. Got them headphones on. It's a serious type of vibe when you're um wanting to block out outside noise. So you put headphones on and you just let that take over. So my guess is this is like a scented candle to mask the flower smell. That's my guess. That's what I'm thinking. Hmm. I am trying to figure out what would be a good color with this chair, and I'm not settling. If anybody has any suggestions on what color to color the pillows, I'm all ears because I'm trying to see what fits well with the red and green as well as the cream of the couch. So, this is what's going on. Where is that dark? Yeah, we're gonna do 33. Are we? No, no, we're not. We're not gonna do 33. I was just kidding. You thought. Let me get that red. Okay, so I think it's kind of a inner light like this. Oh, wait, I forgot. It was supposed to be white, not. I did it backwards. It's fine though. It's still gonna work out. Okay. I'm trying to get that glowy glow. Glow, 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 glow. Let's see. So, what's the jar smoke? This looks like a hookah. So, I think she's doing both. Maybe it's just one of those days, like it's just stressful out here in these streets, and she had to hookah and sit with Mary for a little while. It's probably just one of those days. That's my guess. Hard day. She's home. She wants to block it out. So she's just got them headphones in. Got them headphones in, and she is. I'm looking for a skin tone, so apologies for the not doing anything right now. I also need to sharpen my pencil again. She needed to vibe out for sure. So I guess I'm gonna have to add a pencil sharpener to things to buy because this is my makeup eyeliner, lip liner. I'm not using this for my, I'm not supposed to at least. Yeah, it'd be like that. And if Mary is not your forte, you don't want to invite her to your house, um, wine is also a perfect substitute. Or some warm milk, some lavender tea, chamomile tea, whatever is your vibe and your way of calming down and being in the moment, or just coming off of your day, whatever kind of day you had. You don't want to bring that energy to bed with you. So you chill, you do things to chill. It'd be like that, seriously. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, right. I did want to do, I wanted to go back over the star. I didn't know what the word was for a second. And y'all just let me sit here looking crazy. Like, I see y'all. I see how y'all really are. We here with it. Mary comes in clutch. She came in clutch so much so that a whole song has been made about her. So, yeah, like, you think the cushion should be brown, you said? Or with wine, you can wake up with a hangover. With Mary, you wake up still high. Yeah, yeah, yes, absolutely. Really, really depends on the grade you're getting for sure. Oh, blue has me interested in weapons. That's crazy. I have to go weapon shopping. Yes. Okay. I just didn't know if it was too much brown, so I wasn't sure. So if you're using acrylic gel pens, this might go without saying. I recommend you work your way back when you're using them. And what I mean by that is I'm not doing this one and then this because it smears. So I'm kind of letting it dry. It's really wet. So you want to kind of work your way away from it. So now that I did this one, I can't do that one because it's wet. So that's kind of what I mean. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I know y'all are listening and y'all are like, yeah, yeah, it's great advice. Like I'm totally gonna go out and buy acrylic gel pens. Psych. Color the picture, lady. The brown keeps the pillow muted so the red and green can shine. Okay, that's a great idea. All right. Okay, let's trying to get that. See, look, I got a yellow mark because I didn't wait for that to dry. You must be careful, my child. I don't know why I said that. That was weird. I'm weird. I do that. Okay, so this is just like an indication that the string lights are on and the stars are twinkling. I guess I still have to do that one, but I'm gonna come back to it a little bit later. Let's get into these pillows. I'm thinking our couch is kind of cusping on this, so maybe we could do. I mean, 96 probably would be good, but I don't know if it's gonna work because it's super dry. So let's try it. All right, mahogany. You gonna be nice to us? She's pretending to be juicy. Don't be fooled. Maybe because I haven't used mahogany in a while. So I guess that's what's going on. But yeah, that really works. Thank you for the advice, Mama Cat. I'm gonna grab a 94, our brick brown. We can get that shadow in there. Yeah. Um, she's lying to us though. She's definitely out of ink. Is there a beige? This is kind of a beige. I wanted to do little stitching on the side of the pillow. I think that's cute. I don't know if that's coming up on the camera or not. Nope, it's not. Y'all can't see it. Well, shoot. Let's put that away. I need another yellow. Let's go back at the yellow. Can't forget about that star. Um, hmm. So for this pillow, we can do like a fluctuation. That's a good word. That's not a good word. We'll just do random colors. How about that? Fluctuation. I haven't used this color before. This is brown gray. So she is extra juicy because she's not used too often. I'm gonna go with that, and I'm gonna jump to a 95. Where's 95? With the burnt sienna. So we're gonna have like a really, really dark brown moment here. It looks black, but I promise you it's brown. Just a very, very dark brown. And I want like a reddish brown here, so I'm gonna go with a 91. Let me put some of these back because I'm starting to get confused as to where all my colors are going. I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. I'm actually cooking my hand alive because the markers have to go in above this candle, so it's burning my hand every time. That was the secret. Okay, 94 is a brick brown. Let's do 91. 91's pretty red. Reddish brown. It's a natural oak. That's good. I like that. Thank you for the suggestion. I think I'm going to use a warm gray. Let's do 4. And I'm just adding a shadow on the edge here of the pillow. Which I don't even know if that registers as a shadow. Yeah, yes it does. Yes it does. Um, I would very much like for this side of the couch to be darker, so I'm just going to go in with a color pencil. Little layer here. It's very dark on this side of the couch. Because there's no light over here. And then just a little bit on the edge. Not much though. And a little bit on the inside. A little bit down here. A lot over here. It's very dark over here by the phone. And maybe a little bit in between here. Some people do like one shade for the shadow, but I just get so antsy and I need to add like at least 2 layers of shadows, or 3. So like the lightest dark, the medium dark, and then the dark dark. So, yeah, a little bit about me. Just gonna take a little drink here. Okay, and we're back. I feel like we colored a lot and not a lot. We didn't color much of anything. It just looks like that to me. I don't know why. I forgot to do the green bulb. What is, she needs to never go back to that barber again, because that was a bad. Are those layers? What is her hair doing? Okay, so what do I want the wall to be? I always try to incorporate purple somewhere, but I'm not too sure. I don't like that we can see in the glass where the candle is, but apparently we can't see behind the chair or through the glass. Like, you can't have glass and then not finish the chair, right? So I'm just going to, I'm nitpicking, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to finish the chair. And I think this is a bit of the um, record player. Is that what we call that? She's got a little vinyl playing. Go back to what? What dost thou meaneth? Okay, I think I finished there. Okay, that's good. Put a little purple on the record player. With it being away from the other colors, it won't take over. Yes, that is indeed a record player. You was talking about them not going back to something. Make it a colored red. Notice I got quiet, right? Anyway. Dun, dun, dun. Putting little dashes for like the thread of the pillow. Okay. There's something about this. There's something about this record player that's bothering me though. Like, it looks like it's incomplete. Like they oversimplified it. That's crazy. That's crazy. I do not need glasses. So I'm just looking at pictures of record players. And yeah, they did oversimplify it to an extent. Some of them have buttons on them, some of them don't. So I guess we'll just leave it. A lot of them are wooden. I see some blue, I see some pink. That is a creepy clown face. I don't know. I kind of feel like I want to do this black, but the record player is going to be black, or the vinyl is going to be, or the record. I don't know. I don't know this anatomy. Probably sound like a dunce. Hmm. Well, while we're thinking, let's go back to what was it, 91 for the natural oak on the floor. I'm gonna color, I don't know if this was the right color. Well, it is now. Oh, goodness. I don't think it is. This looks darker than the original floor color. Or maybe it's just wet. I don't know. Let's see. Just keep it brown and keep it moving. Not the boss of me. We got sand. Was it sand that we were using? I think it was 133, actually. Skinny pink. All right. Now we have a clear or transparent glass because I don't know what they were doing when they decided not to do that. I am going to make, I want to make the vase, whatever, purple. Four. Um, 33. Where did you go? Melon yellow. All right, well, the dog is barking, if you all didn't know. Let me see. I think a little bit more red. So I'm gonna go with 11. 11, 11. Okay, so we are very much lit. Also, bring that color up here. The purple I wanted to use was a 145, but I think I'm going to do, actually, let's do 145, see what happens. I don't think it's going to show up, but the whole purpose is just to mimic glass, like that has a slight colored tint to it. Oh, goodness. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I just tried to make the vase have a nice little purple effect. Um, and then I think I'm going to, I think I might keep this candle here because it's in the way. Grab a color pencil to help me fill it in a little bit more. Oh, it broke. Ay, ay, ay. What was that dog barking about? Who was at the door? Maybe I'll just put it in this one. Amazon. Okay. Okay, I'm just going back over with the color pencil again. Boom, 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 ba. I'm going to do this because we are lit. Maybe a little bit more yellow. I'm trying to color over that black line, but can't do it, so which is totally fine. Thank you. Putting the highlights in our glass. This color did not want to trace over this color pencil. And this is what makes the stream long, because I still haven't figured out what I wanted to color this, which I'm thinking green. I'm thinking green. Maybe I'll do like an ornament-esque. Yeah, that's what it's looking like for me, because I'm seeing green and red, so that's what I think I'm going to do. Okay. So maybe do we have a 56? We do. Artix, can you come to the rescue? And Artix saves the day or the night. Hmm. Just for fun, I'm gonna see if a Christmas hookah exists on Google Images. And it's basically a bunch of images of Santa Claus hitting the bong. That's crazy. So they're, yeah, it's just pictures of Santa. It's not even, that's hilarious. um, okay, well, do I have granium here? I do not. All right, so let's go back to our vivid red. Move this cord out of the way. Okay. Okay. Bad Santa. I don't know. Maybe Santa needs to take the edge off. It'd be hard out there being, oh my gosh. The only gripe I have with Santa, and I hope this doesn't affect me getting toys, but like, how can he do what he does so freaking fast? I know it's magic, but I think someone on YouTube tried to what's the word? Make it realistic. Like if someone could realistically do what Santa does, um, what would they have to do? So it's like being in two places at once. You got time differences, all of that. I want to do this. I think I want to do this like a gold color, and this too. The spout, yeah. Choo, 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 choo. I think this is the color I want. Nope, this is not the color I want. Just kidding. Y'all thought I was serious. Maybe I'll have to use a brown. I don't wanna. Yada. That's why there's always cookies out for him. He's hitting that hook after every stop. Munchies, right? Right. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, gold. So we're gonna do 33 with melon yellow. It's not exactly gold, but it's that yellow that's really pretty and bright. So we're gonna pretend it's gold. Oh, oh, I know what I can do. That's a great idea. Good job, brain. I'm going to put little dots in the. I don't know hookah anatomy, so if I say something that is wrong, please don't come for me. But the tube has a bit of a texture to it, so I didn't know what color to use, and I was like, maybe it was brown. But this old red is perfect for that. I think that works well. We just need a shadow. I'm gonna grab this poor red. Keep it there. Mm, perfect. Okay, so we got the red back. Let's snag that green. Oh my goodness. Need some tender love and care. That is a hookah. What the? Do y'all see this? Why did it sharpen it like that? It's all bent. It's gonna break. Maybe it won't. I don't know. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll get lucky. Yeah, this is a. Well, is there a difference between bong and hookah? Please educate me because I don't know. I honestly thought they were the same thing. But if they're wrong, if they're not, please correct me. I guess I am wrong because I did say wrong. There is a difference. Okay. Wow, I learned something. I went to a hookah lounge in Japan. Was an experience. Okay, so I got the red. So, yellow. I'm thinking orangey, orangish. Hmm. Do I like that? I don't think I like that. I think we're gonna put that back. No, that is not the color we wanted. This is the color, which looks like dark orange, plain and simple. Yes, there's a difference. I didn't see the hose over there. Yeah, it kind of blends into the floor. So I'm gonna rework the floor so we don't have this issue. It does get lost, so I have used a hookah before, but I have not used a bong. Thank you for educating me. And for those of you that haven't, I say try it. Life is short. Have experience. Life is about experiences. Do the thing. Maybe I can get a bit of a brighter red to make it pop. So let's get our paint pen. What is that? Okay, we can do right there is probably a nice little highlight. Let me get this. Hmm. Hmm. I couldn't resist. I needed a teensy tiny bit of detail in that, so it didn't look too boring. Um, you know what? Let's make it glittery. Let's do that. So we got the red base. What is this? This is vivid red. I'm gonna go ahead and put some dots in there. So we're just gonna make this part glittery. Vivid red, and then another medium. So from vivid red, probably an old red. Why are you resisting details? Because um so I'm trying to get, I don't want to obsess over views because I've seen people, it gets dark if you start obsessing over your views on YouTube. But I find that the longer your video is and you're sedentary, you won't get much views on that video because it comes across as boring to some people, and I get it. So 3-hour videos don't get very much views as my 16-minute video, you know? So I'm not trying to speed through this, but I'm also trying to make decisions a little faster. I don't even know if that's pretty much speeding in it. Ay, 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 ay. I mean, I could just let it rock for real. It doesn't even need to be timed. I just noticed that there is an uptake. Oh my gosh, there is an upscale of views when their video is shorter. Unless, of course, it's a drama channel and we want to hear the tea, then absolutely make that a long video. I want to know every detail. Show me the receipts. Um, yeah. Make it glitter, make it do what it do. I find people who work on their homesteads or just plain building things nice. Those videos can be long because they're relaxing. But I don't know, something like a coloring book session, I don't think would bode well, and it hasn't really bode well for views because the video is so long. Right, edit it down, of course. Okay, so we're supposed to be doing the detail in the floor. This is, I don't even know if this is going to show up. What color are you? Dark yellow brown. Oh, okay, cool. All right, so I'm just making wood grain patterns, nothing particular, just a bunch of lines. I don't know that this will do anything in terms of the red over here. I just may need to highlight it. And if you're trying to do this, I just do kind of swirls, lines, no particular pattern. It's just wood. It doesn't have to be perfect. No one's really going to pay attention to that extra fine detail unless you're the coloring book police. I know you are, because you're a troll and you got to live up to your name. It be like that. It's unfortunate that it's like that, but you know, what can you do? Oh, I know, not troll. But nah, that wouldn't make you you, now would it? Trolling comes with the package, so I just gotta accept that, and I'm fine with it for the most part. Except for that one time. I'm going in with my color pencil for some shadows on the floor. Obviously, something that can be done with a marker, but color pencils add a nice softness to it. That wasn't even funny. It was funny. I'm gonna put one here. Okay, and I think putting a shadow under the... Now, excuse me, is this a bong? This is a bong. This is not a hookah. Is that correct? It's not even how I sound. Yes, it is. No, that is a hookah. Okay, so this is a hookah, right? So I'm thinking when I put the shadow around the hookah, it will. Y'all gonna have me looking up the difference between a bong and a hookah when this stream ends. I just wanted to say that. Like, what? Okay, floor is dark back here. Hopefully that red is showing up a little better, but I don't know. I think I'm going to add a little bit more red to this in general. So I'm going to grab this red. And I'm hoping that starts to register as a red. Cat Mom said it. Hookah has a hose. A bong does not have a hose. You're right. Okay, so and then watching those stoner movies, like they're just putting their lips on stuff. Okay, okay. We're here with it now. You know, I got it. I'm here with it. Just my dad. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to buy. Well, my the microphone I want is in my shopping cart. So winnest I getteth the chanceth. Okay. So excluding the color red, what color should we do the telephone? She's got those old fashioned phones that you Wind up with your finger. I remember those. I might be showing my age here. Not to mention they used to make toys out of those too, but yeah, using those phones is very old school. Um, okay, I think that's good. Black. Black it is. Let's do warm gray 8s. Her saying black felt racial? What? Is this middle thing supposed to be black? Oh, no, you saying other than the color red. Yeah, because somebody in here, I won't say no names, Nuke, is obsessed with the color red. You would think his entire bedroom is red, but he does have other colors in there. Not that I know what his bedroom looks like. Okay, I know that sounded weird, but for everyone that doesn't know, Nuke has his own channel and you can see his bedroom behind him stream. So no, I have never actually physically been in his room. What are these phones called? I just gotta look up old fashioned phone. Okay, okay, okay. I see it. I see it. Some of them have a gold center and some of them have a silver center. I do like the silver center. So instead, I think I'm going to use a warm grade 1 EA rotary. Rotary phone, that's what it's called. The phone rotary should be black and all the little circles are white. It's a rotary phone. Thank you. I learned some things tonight from my viewers, and I just want to say thank you. Thank y'all for not having me out here looking crazy. I mean, at least I recognize it, right? I could just be a whole generation that don't even know what this is. So I know what it is. I know it's a phone and all that, but like I forgot what it was called. So yeah. Um, hmm. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of the gray. It looks silver. Why is this wet? That's weird. Huh. Um, I don't think I want to use this color, but I don't think I have a choice. There's no other color that I can use in place of that. So we're just gonna have to rock with it. No, wait. Come on, wait. Y'all hear me out for a second. Okay, let's just maybe it's not going to be as bad as I think. Yep, it is. Let me put that back. Am I high? I don't feel high. I really don't feel it. Usually when I feel it, it's like, yeah, you know what it feels like. But no, I don't really feel it. So I don't know what happened. Maybe it just didn't work on me today. Um, I'm just putting like a little bit of a highlight up here for the top of the phone so it's shiny. But now it just looks weird, so I might have just ruined it. Are we going to stick with white hair? Are we Aurora? Was it Aurora Monroe? I forgot. What's Storm's real name? Aurora. Something like that. Words, basically, is what I'm trying to convey to you all. So I really want this to be a paper bag, but like Taco Bell-esque paper bag. So I'm gonna go back in here and see if I can darken this first. Um, just a little, but not much. It's actually just kind of spreading the white around, which I guess is nice. Nice little effect. Jingle all the way. Oof, that singing was awful. I'm so sorry to do that to y'all. So I want to exaggerate the green that's here, so I'm going to put it at the top of this. So it looks like that glow is down here, and I love that. I still have to do the blue. I didn't do the blue. Okay, let's get that blue in there, which might be a little difficult to see. Try a lighter blue. Okay, maybe that's better. I'm gonna put this here. And a little blue in the couch for the light. Yeah, and I think all of the light bulbs are done for that. That works out pretty well. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna look up the Taco Bell bag. I would love tacos right now, my golly gosh. So it's definitely just the brown and purple. So I think I'm gonna do a 104 with the brown gray again. And we won't make it exactly like Taco Bell for copyright issues or whatever may or may not happen. I don't know. But it'll just be like, oh hey, that looks like Taco Bell, but it's not. But it kind of looks like I see what you did there. Okay, so I just went in for the shadows. Gotta love our shadows here. So 104, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add that purple streak through there. So it's gonna be an 82. And 82 is light violet. I like it. 82 back here. Um, I guess maybe we could do her wall, the color of the spliff. I don't know. I can't quite. Orange would make it pretty cozy. Like a burnt orange, but that's too much brown. So yeah, let's just go with that color. I'm gonna grab 174. Taco Bell ring ring. Has anyone ever had Taco Bell's breakfast? I have not, and I don't know why they need to make a breakfast menu, but yeah, they have a breakfast if you didn't know. I didn't know. Well, I mean, I did know, but I've always wondered like what they had. Breakfast tacos? What does that look like? You mess with what? Oh, Taco Bell breakfast, right? That's what we were talking about. Okay. What did you get? What all do you like? Like what would you recommend? I'm just using the back end of the marker to kind of get more of a darker green for that back area. Yep. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Put the 174 back. Oh, so it looks like Nuke is gatekeeping. So we won't, in fact, have any recommendations for Taco Bell breakfast because he won't tell us what he normally gets or had gotten that one time or two times he went. Who knows how many times he's gone, but he is up. I ate my words. I ate my words because he just sent a paragraph. Let me read this to y'all. Well, they have breakfast burritos, of course, breakfast quesadillas, and a breakfast crunch wrap, which instead of a crunchy chip, they use a hash brown. Hmm, hmm, quite good. Hmm. Do they have anything pancake style? You can let me type it. I'm sorry, Nuke. You deserve that apology. I am very sorry. I should have been patient. I hope you accept my apology. Nah, but they got Cinnabon delights. I'll think about accepting your apology. Okay. Well, while you think about it, just remember it's all love here, over here. Oh my gosh. Not me using the wrong color. Maybe I can blend it. Oh, yes. It blends. Okay. That's good. 174. So I guess one of these days I'll have to make it out to um Taco Bell. Good grief, couldn't think of the name. That was crazy. I have to make it out to Taco Bell to try their breakfast. Y'all just left me hanging. Crazy. Y'all don't have anybody's back. I didn't know what you were trying to do. So you was stuck like I was. Okie dokie. I'm doing the shadow. I gotta ask Santa for a new laptop charger because this one is not charging my computer. And now it's threatening to have a low battery soon. So that's just not gonna do. Let me get that yellow. I was letting you have it. Oh, yeah? So are you and Blackbird Blue still doing your streams? Your video streams? I know you must have finished the Pennywise show by now. Um, let me see. Oh, right. Give me that purple. No, maybe not this purple. Maybe the other purple. I don't know that I can do a bell very well freehanding this not Taco Bell bag. Like I said, it's supposed to mimic Taco Bell. It's not actually supposed to be Taco Bell because we don't want to get in trouble. So it actually looks like a UFO, so we're safe. We stopped on episode 3 though. Pennywise is still coming out with episodes. Taco Bell Premium. Are y'all watching something this weekend? Probably not. Okay. Ugh, I do not like her hair. Like, not like that's why I haven't colored it because it's just the weirdest cut. Me am not fan of hair. But whatever. She woke up that day and said it's a look. Let's go with vivid red. We're gonna get some more red. Like I said, we want to keep that holiday theme going on in this picture. Make it festive. The juiciness of this marker is chef's kiss. Okay, so we got the vivid, blah, 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 blah. Get our old red. Get those shadows in there. Okay, and then I wanted to do a green line this time, so this was my green from Arctics that came to my rescue. Thank you so much. I want to do. I don't like that green. That looked like chalk. This looks more green. That looks more green. This is like the greeniest green I can get. Oh well, I do have a paint pen. Whatever. We'll just use this one because it's bright. They are definitely replaying the same songs. And what's crazy is it's like a 15-hour playlist, is it not? 3 hour. 3 hour playlist. I know we haven't been here for 3 hours. I refuse to believe that. Anyway, some white here. More of a highlight, which is pretty good. And have Nuke, I don't want to color this brown. You gotta help me. You don't even care about me for real, for real. You just out for yourself. You don't have to color it brown. I mean, I think we've established that, but I'm trying to figure out what else to color it. Cause oh, I do have gray. I have gray. I don't know how this is gonna look, and I've apparently never used it. This. Oh, and just like that, she ruined it. Ruined. How you gonna ask for my help and then go with gray? Listen, I don't know what kind of music she's into, so it's just gonna be a generic gray record, vinyl, whatever. Is the case the vinyl? Is this considered? Give me some. Give me a lesson here. I need some schooling done. I still gotta color this table. And it could be so simple, and I'm just like, meh. Let's make the table yellow. Yay. 33. The record is a vinyl. It has two names. It can be called a record or a vinyl. You play it on a record player. Okay, I think you're talking too fast. There's too many steps, and I might get lost with this explanation. So you might want to slow down explaining to me the difference between a record and a vinyl. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. Okay, cool. I learned something. I would like to collect vinyl someday too. I'm actually pretty interested in collecting um what was it called? Oh my. Do I want to use terracotta? I think I'm gonna use terracotta. Um I forgot what I was gonna say. Da 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 da. What do I say to y'all? It be like that? I might be high. It do be like that. Y'all don't be listening, but it do in fact be like that. Oh, what do you want to collect? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Nuke. We are back on track. What we were talking about. Um, I'm interested in collecting video game vinyls or like from the artists that create certain video games, I think have vinyls. Certain I think yeah, I believe so. There's like a vinyl or some vinyls for video games. If not, I can admit when I'm wrong. Please school me. But I can imagine that um, it's still a musician. So I also want to collect. I am very much in love with ambient music, instrumental. I love to listen to violins. I love to listen to pianos. I love listening to cellos. It just it calms me down so much. I have so much respect for people who play instruments, blah blah blah. Y'all are awesome, and if I wanted to reincarnate, I would probably try to come back as some sort of musician. In this lifetime, I'm an artist, and I'm happy with that. I think if I decide to do this again, which I probably not, I'm not reincarnating. Let me just put that out. But I would like to be a musician. I think I'm a little too old to go into music right now. Or maybe I'm wrong, you know? There's nothing stopping me from going and buying a violin and practicing every day. There's really nothing stopping me from doing that. Um, so I saw this girl playing a harp. She's so beautiful on Instagram. The harp is beautiful. She was playing The Boy Is Mine, Brandy and Monica on the harp. I was like, excuse me for breathing the same air as you. What? But I can't afford a harp. Who knows how much a harp costs? I know guitars cost a pretty penny. A cello, if I got a cello, where would I put it? It's just something I have to marvel at from a distance and just respect the art. Something that I can't do or don't really want to have the time to invest in doing it. Ukuleles are fun. I knew a guy in college that played the ukulele a lot. It was cute. Um, this darn, oh my god, we're making it blue. It's gonna be blue. The pen is blue. If anybody knows that reference, give me a thumbs up. The pen is blue. 68. We're gonna go with turquoise blue. Fun fact, blue is Mama Cat's favorite color. Yay! And if you didn't know, red is Nuke's favorite color. The cats are doing cat things. Nobody knows the pen is blue reference? Oh my goodness. I don't even know if this is a nerd thing. This is just, I don't know. It's not really that important to know. You could live your entire life not knowing that and you'll be just fine. But yeah, no. Nobody knows? Yo, I thought something was gonna grab me, but it was a hair on my shoulder. Yeah, I think I'm definitely getting baked. Or already baked. I think this blue is a nice contrast. Yes, I think Mama Cat's got it. It's from the movie Liar Liar. He was trying to write that the pen was red, but the pen was actually blue, and he couldn't lie. So even on paper, he had to tell the truth. He ended up writing all over his face that the pen was blue. It was an ordeal. I love Jim Carrey though. I love Jim Carrey. Liar Liar, folks. Great, great, great movie. I do? Oh no. Well, what am I doing? This thing here. I'm just in love with yellow on his face. He was yelling at the pen was blue while his hand was writing red. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that movie. It's a good one. It sucks that he's in some roles where he's like the bad dad or the bad husband. Bruce Almighty. This is like my fourth time looking back and my cat is eating again. Well, she's a kitten, but yeah, no. You would have thought she didn't eat all day. Well, she's a growing baby, so I guess she gets to do that. I'm putting snowflakes on the record box because this is a holiday record player. It only plays holiday music like Last Christmas by Wham or All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. I think I pointed out last year how weird it was that there are so many sad Christmas songs that are talking about being alone or missing somebody. Like there's a glitch in the matrix. The cat started eating. Well, she didn't shake. Shake, 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 Simora. Do, 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 do. All right. We're down to the hair. And Christmas booty call songs. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You are so stupid. I'm done with you. Christmas booty call songs. What, the Santa baby? Santa being a cheater. And then we're singing about a reindeer that has a genetic mutation of a glowing red nose. Genetic? And I appreciate Santa for not studying him for science, he was like, yeah, man, I need to see. You're at the front of the line. And everybody was happy. Right. We're singing about the bells. Um, I'm still trying to decide what color to do her hair. I think I'm just gonna make it brown because I cannot see a good color and it's making me sad. So we're going to go with a 99, which is bronze. Well, we did purple hair for the other girl, so we can't do purple again. We gotta mix it up. We sing about Santa threatening people. Like it's a threat, right? You better not pout. Something, something. Santa Claus is coming to town. And he sees you when you're sleeping, knows when you're awake. That is a threat. Man said what he said. He is a burglar breaking in to give you a gift. Oh, 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 oh. And the pettiness of breaking into somebody's house and leaving them cold when you could have just not given them anything. You could have skipped them altogether. But no, you had to break in just to give me some coal because I was bad. Like, okay, dude, what's really good? Take off the earrings. Let's go. Because you could have just skipped me. So you better be good, or he gonna break into your house and give you rocks. Exactly. He knows when you're awake. Like that's scary. That's some scary stuff. I prefer him over Krampus though. Krampus spanks you and then he eats you. I guess that's simplifying it though. I wonder if I do that, if it's going to mess it up. Going for the wrong end. Highlights. She got shiny hair. I have always wanted to go to the Krampus festival in Germany. It looks so cool. Maybe one day. I think there's one in Germany and I think there's one in Switzerland. I think the biggest one might be in Switzerland. I think I'm wrong though. But yeah, like you can look it up online. The pictures, the people that get in costume, it's really beautiful. I find most forms of expression beautiful. So even if it's not meant to be beautiful, it's beautiful to me. Mhm. I think we're done. I think we are finished. I just need to date the paper. Paper, will you go out on a date with me? Okay, so we're 12, 4, 25. This looks great. They got videos all over TikTok. It's absolutely what's hilarious. Oh, they're making fun of. Why was I gonna say Jesus? Oh my gosh, they're making fun of Santa. Listen, I'm getting off. I'm getting offline because I shouldn't have said what I said. Like what? Why did Jesus pop up in my head? We're not talking about you. That's so crazy. But my favorite Christmas song, if we haven't talked about it, is This Christmas. And I realized it was my favorite song because when I was in Japan, I spent my first Christmas alone and I was sitting inside of a Starbucks and that song came on and I started crying because that was like the first year that I was alone on Christmas in another country. I went in the bathroom and I cried. It just made me miss my family so much. Um, Never told anyone that, but now all of the world knows. Yeah. But that is my favorite song. We didn't color the mug. Running around being jerks. Oh, yeah. Krampus. The Grinch ones are funny too. I mean, some people argue that it's too mean for kids, but when people dress up as a Grinch and they start scaring their kids, I need air because I'm going to choke. Let's do 82. Hmm. Maybe I could do a Christmas mug. I don't know. Or maybe not. We'll just color it purple. Keep it simple. And I'm only doing this for the sake of my computer because the battery is dying and I don't want the stream to suddenly end while I'm in mid sentence. So, this is what we are doing. The Grinch ones are so funny. It's so funny. I unfortunately, and it's probably going to get me canceled, but I take enjoyment out of scaring kids. It's funny. It's funny. Um Now doing something really dark, obviously not. No, but you know, jump scaring or dressing up as the Grinch is it's pretty funny. It's funny stuff. All right, we are officially done now. Um I want to start doing this if I can remember because I always remember after I end the stream, but my favorite thing about this picture are her pajamas. My least favorite thing about this picture, it's either the stars or the couch. I don't know. I feel like I should have went with a better colored couch. I'm not really feeling the cream. And I didn't put those stars there. I just kind of traced over them because they were already in the book. So, what did I say? Why did you say couch? Wordier? I'm confused. Anyway, yeah. I think the most detail I put in was the hookah and the snake plant. But overall, I am happy. I think this came out pretty well. I probably would have changed her hair if I could. What did I do? What's crazy? The couch ain't the right color, huh? Oh, really? Oh my gosh, because you wanted it red. Nuke, if we made the entire page red, no one would be able to. You know what? Next stream, we're gonna have a red stream. Next stream is red stream. Tuesday, comeback Tuesday, the whole page is going to be different shades of red. All red. Nothing but red. And we'll see how it goes. So keep it locked here next Tuesday. And we just gonna have the whole page is just gonna be different shades. And we gonna do some neon. We gonna do some patterns. Let's go. So keep it locked. Red stream dedicated to Nuke. And then maybe we'll play with other things then. We'll do a purple stream, a blue stream, circle it back. We'll do pink. I don't know. 2 marker challenge too, though. I gotta do that one day as well. But thank y'all so much for watching my stream, for sitting in my mushroom patch and listen to me talk shenanigans. I hope y'all can come back and watch me again. Um, but until then, y'all have a good night. Stay warm and happy holidays.